Okay, so here is my attempt at the gummy bear experiment. For convenience purposes, I am recording this off of my phone since we get to submit this as a YouTube video. For time purposes, I wanted to kind of explain my experience with these different types of solutions as a medical lab tech or working towards being a medical lab scientist. I see a lot of this in the CBCs that I do, where, as you can see here as an example, when cells are in a hypertonic solution and the patient is going through some sort of dialysis treatment and their electrolyte balance is all off, you will see crenated cells, which are right here, in which case they are shriveled because all the water has moved out of the cell. Isotonic, of course, those look like normal red blood cells. And then the more common one that we see are a hypotonic solution, in which case water gets pushed into the cell and the cells look more swollen and have less central pallor to them. Occasionally, you can see a instance where too much water has gone into cells and the cells hemolyze or they explode, or pretty much just cell death. So, in regards to my experiment, I took a couple of urine cups from work. I wanted to see the different effect of different concentrations of solute and added to the water that I used. And so, as you can see, in comparison to a normal gummy bear, the water, which is a hypotonic solution, the size comparison is quite substantial. And then in this cup, I added 1 teaspoon of salt, and I don't think I added enough solute to either of these because the size is almost the same. However, in comparison to a regular gummy bear, it may look larger, but the feel of these gummy bears right here have shrunk significantly. And I will say, in regards to the higher amount of solute added, this one is slightly smaller than this one, almost the size as my control gummy bear, which has been unaffected and has not been in any solution. So my guess is, had I added more sodium or more salt to the water, I probably would have resulted in much smaller gummy bears. However, I'm not sure. Additionally, one other thing that I am going to hypothesize is this gummy bear here, which is more closely to the consistency of Jell-O now. If I were to add this to one of my hypertonic solutions, I'm guessing that it would shrink because the water would be pulled out of this cell. Now, because these are non-living organisms, they're semi-permeable membranes. So I believe that is what would happen. If I were to take this assignment further, I would probably have to add more salt. However, I do think that even adding this to the solution that I have right now would result in a smaller gummy bear. So that was my findings for this project, and I hope you enjoyed it.